be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Right, we need to keep moving. Cannot be stopped though, that doesn't bode well for us. And this is not the way. Alright, back to the Mako. Saren's already had a crazy head start on us. We've got to catch up. Who's lagging behind back there? Rex, come on. I know you're a big guy, but you know, you got a lot of muscle there. Work those legs.
Who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker?
I do.
Idea. Firepower will come in handy.
So we're all agreed. Pedal to the metal.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
I'm with Rex. Saren has no doubt left something behind for us. If we're like this close on his tail, he's got to be in a hurry, but having nothing in store, that's not like him.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing.
Oh.
Something must have gone wrong, though. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead, and so is anyone inside.
All of them? There must be hundreds of those pods. What was Saren expecting to
Thousands.
find? There's nothing left but corpses.
That's a bit premature, Kaiden. There's more than hundreds, though. There's... If each one of these is a cabinet, it's got to be millions. Depending how big this structure is. Liara would have a field day. She'd be dying to crack some of those pods open and see what we've got. Oh, this doesn't look good. Is that a barrier of some kind?
What's happened?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think
Oh.
Saren's behind this.
Okay. Be on your guard. I have a feeling this isn't Saren either. Otherwise there'd be Geth pouring out on us. Unless this is just a delay tactic at this point. Up. Bring even further down. You know, this doesn't exactly have Saren written on it, does it?
Whatever's down here is Prothean, right? So it has to be on our side, against the Reapers.
Don't get
think
your
so.
hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
I'm also with Rex. Actually, if Saren is after the Conduit and it's on an ancient Protean world, just what exactly is the Conduit? Oh, Vigil. Wait, before we touch that strange flickering computer, the Reapers built the Citadel. That seems bad. Does anyone else agree that that sounds absolutely horrific? That we just have a whole galactic capital on a Reaper-built installation? Right.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Your
Looks like some
warning.
kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Yeah,
Wait,
Saren,
how
he is
come I can
indoctrinated.
understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
I was considerate.
My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
What? What are you, though? Are you... You seem far too advanced to be a mere VI. Are you a full-fledged AI?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Kesad Aishan. Interesting. But yes, what do you want?
Why
Why
did
have
you bring me here?
brought
You
us
must
here?
break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about
But
this.
the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
That's bad. So what? The conduit is... What, the key to the relay? To the Citadel relay? Hang on, the Citadel is a relay?
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
We'd have
The
noticed,
Reapers
right?
are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
The Keepers.
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology.
Oh, that is...
Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species
Just-
will ever discover the Citadel's true nature.
Genius.
Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Our own arrogance is going to be our downfall, that we just accepted what the Keep... Oh, and I had the opportunity to research the Keepers. Maybe I could have found clues through that research to what it was. But the Reapers are in dark space, then. Beyond the edges of the galaxy, just waiting.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
Vulnerable how? As in, like... They are actually vulnerable to attack? Or were they just vulnerable to discovery? So that's why they've gone beyond the reaches of the galaxy. Anyway. It is the perfect trap.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets.
Didn't even get to put up a fight.
Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Decades. There was no chance of surrender then, like Saren kind of presumes.
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No, that's not what I
No
wanted
offer
to
of
say.
surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal.
Yeah,
The extinction of all advanced organic life.
no, I know that.
Through the
know
Citadel, the
surrender's not
Reapers
an
had
option.
access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
Enslaved.
These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. taken in as refugees by other Protheans. They betrayed them to the machines.
Indoctrination.
Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Then, have you any idea why they do this?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Are you getting more unstable? I imagine they left because I should ask every single question I can. Any information could be key.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
That's almost an even worse fate. Because Benezia, she said like she was aware of what was happening while she was indoctrinated, to be trapped and banging on the prison of your own mind. So all they could do was stand there, knowing their race was obliterated, that they lost, that they helped the Reapers through their indoctrination, and then just stand there and waste away. How do I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The Conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Relay?
The Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
Wait, so he's gonna... what, take Sovereign through the Conduit? How did they even know the Conduit existed? Did they... The Reapers must have come here at some point then, right? And gain that information? How didn't they find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
And that's why you all
We
went into
severed all
cryosleep.
communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
So... then what happened? I'm not going to say they were cowards, they just hid. Like, they didn't stand a chance. They were annihilated. Just planet by planet.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
It was necessary. If he hadn't have done that, or if it hadn't have done that, they'd have all died anyway.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers? Why are the Keepers the key? Because of their knowledge of the Citadel?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay.
Oh.
After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the Conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications.
Oh.
This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
So the Protheans are the only reason we do have a chance. The Reaper invasion would have already happened. So Sovereign was... Wait. Oh, that explains why he's come here alone then. Was it to investigate? Activate the Conduit? That's why he's got Saren. They're only trapped there unless Saren succeeds.
Saren can use the Conduit to bypass
No, they're
all
not
the
trapped there.
Citadel's
Sovereign
external
managed to get
defenses.
here anyway.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Just... What do we need to do then? Is there anything more to it than that? Do we just have to destroy Sovereign? Do we stand a chance against the Lone Reaper?
I'll stop Saren. Just tell me how.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
I'll take anything I can get.
Wait. Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the Conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
That's vague. What happened to the scientists? Did they try to keep the population going, or did they just waste away too?
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They use the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Well, I know they would have found water because the Presidium is just... It's got a whole lake. It's got a whole river flowing through it. Sovereign. What about Sovereign?
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is
Exactly
logical
that.
to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
I'd say that almost sounds quite upsetting, but it does want to wipe out all life as we know it. Couldn't they just attack? Couldn't he have just attacked?
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds.
Good to know.
But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
This just keeps getting worse and worse. The beacons then, were they... They were other warnings then about what was to come.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer?
They led me
What were
here.
they for?
Okay,
At
you
our
could have wiped
apex,
out all
the
the
beacons
details.
span the breadth of our empire. We use them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world.
Oh.
Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
That was quite the risk, and it's actually, for all the hope they've given us, that message is the reason we're in this mess. Oh, I suppose Reapers are very patient. They'd have found this place eventually, one way or another.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them.
Understandable.
The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Oh, and your name is Vigil. You've been keeping vigil over the staff. And of us as well, really. Do you know anything more about the Keepers?
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first.
Oh god.
Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself.
Interesting.
When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Well, that Wait, does it explain the Geth? How does that explain the Geth? They're just susceptible to indoctrination? Can Geth be indoctrinated? They're synthetic. I thought they just worshipped Sovereign. How does this explain the Geth?
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
I see. Oh, I was going to say, how do you know about the Geth? But you've been observing the Geth while they've been here. Right, we've wasted enough time. We've got to go.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Right, let's go. We can come back here to the Moo Relay again, can't we? Liara would love to just get all over this. A whole bunch of scientists would love to get all over this. And we should.
So many dead for a plan that accomplished nothing. Saren gets through the Conduit, the Reapers arrive, and the Protheans fail.
Oi!
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Keep your head on straight, Kaiden. They didn't die for nothing. They died to give us a chance. We'd already be dead if not for them. Right, getting more Geth on the radar, I think. Yeah. Don't stop. Let's just cut through them. Okay, we're going to have to stop to turn around because I went a bit round down here a bit too quick. Yeah, no. You know what, Rex? You should probably drive. Oh my flipping hell. Nope, nearly. Nearly. Yeah, no time to waste, he says. Oh. Oh. What is going on around here? We're out of that facility then. We've got more on the radar. We've got something big too. Let's just keep driving. Oh. Come on. We can leave the Geth behind here. We just need to get to the Conduit. That's a lot of rocket troopers. Where even are we? Are we like in a river? In an old like flooding aqueduct or something? Okay, keep that foot down, Rex.
There!
That's it!
Conduit! It's incredible!
I said foot down,
We
Rex.
don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Well, so far we're doing alright. Oh. Yeah, we were too slow. Just a complete fleet of Geth and a Reaper out of nowhere. Geth alone are tearing them apart.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Conduit's closing. Right.
Hang on! Things are gonna get a little rough.
Come on. The shields are taking a beating, but we can do this. Wait, are we gonna... Oh! Just dawned on me.
Critical failure.
We've just thrown ourselves through a mass
systems.
relay in the Mako.
Please begin emergency
Oh.
evacuation procedure.
The statue in a Presidium. Oh, yeah. 6 wheels. Oh. Don't tell me, like, that was enough. Oh, well, I suppose we'd just come out of them. Some Medigel. I was about to say, is this enough to really deal with the Mako, a little crash like that? But we just did go flying across the galaxy. That's a lot of husks.
Please begin emergency.
Avina, what's going on?
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Status reports.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high.
God, will the Citadel even
I am
recover
also
from
detecting
this?
numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
Any status on the former Spectre Saren?
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Gee, I wonder why. So that he's heading to the council chamber then? Is that what a control is? What of the council?
What happened to the council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
Right, okay, they're off the station. What about other survivors?
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Right, we better go.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures.
Udina's office wasn't too far away from here, but Anderson can handle himself. And I know that he punched him, but I don't think Captain Anderson is the sort of person to leave a man behind. Oh, he really doesn't like the Keepers.
The Citadel's closing. There's... Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
I don't think they got a choice in this. It's just torn through the Turian fleet. I get why people thought Sovereign was a Geth ship. He's kind of got the profile of it. But it's horizontal anyway. We just had a view of the whole
Saren's
thing from
locked
the elevator.
Suit up. We're going outside.
Oh, I hope you guys are okay with heights. We are doing this the old-fashioned way. You guys with me? Jesus is big. Are there no? Oh!
Hostile spotted.
That's one way to make an entrance. Watch the rocket trooper at the back. That's it. Got the pressure. Don't shoot me, shoot the Geth. Oh, okay. Shields. Let's get some health. Keep pushing. Okay, progress has been made. Slow but steady progress. Come on. I need you to keep up. Rex. Oh, it's not Rex, that's a Krogan Warlord. No. No. Rex. Rex. Oh my, why? Oh, bye, Kaiden. Sugar. Come on, there we go. Right, Kaiden, where are you? Where have you gone? There you are. We all need some health. Right, keep up with me. Okay. Right, positions here and here. Just focus the destroyer. Health. Is that another destroyer back there? Yeah, it is. Right, Kaiden, move up. Excellent work. Yeah, see you later. I'm gonna be seeing him again. Right, keep up. Oh, is that another one? How many just... I think this explains why I didn't leave more destroyers behind on Elos. Woo. No!
Commander!
Yeah, I'm aware, Kaiden. We got it?
Patching you up.
Oh. Those things are so fast. Oh, how many more of us there? Right, focus that destroyer, it's closest. And it's charging. It's charging at me from the looks of it. Yep. Help. Garrett and Rex. Kaiden. Oh. Thank you. That got too close for comfort. Okay. Something's at the top waiting for us. It's another destroyer. Who would have thought? Ah, no, I'm stuck. Oh, but why? What is their obsession with charging? Probably because it's effective. Got a Krogan Warlords. Right, move up. We need to focus this destroyer. Oh, why do they charge? Form up. Why are there so many less than last time? Last time it was just destroyer after destroyer, and this time there's only one. Is it because I kept running backwards? They were just like, right, send another one out. Right, use their own shields as cover moving up. Shock troopers have such big shield regen. And my own shield back. Come on. Form up. We're getting closer. Sniper. Got the sniper. Oh! Form. Is it just a rocket trooper? Yeah. Stay with me. What's it doing? Is it trying to dig into this tower? Right, careful. It's another destroyer up ahead. Here he comes. Well done. Come on, keep moving. There's another destroyer. No! No! Oh my, it's just the same again and again. It's just like, get beaten to death by a Krogan. Get beaten to death by a Geth destroyer. Beaten to death, beaten to death. Oh, I forgot to save. Don't tell me I'm all the way at the beginning. Arrgh!